Good morning. Thanks for joining me. I'm Alene. I'm a jewelry designer and we're in sunny and pretty hot Arizona right now. Today we're going to talk more about turquoise, and this particular video is called 15 Things You Would Like to Know About Turquoise. So I'm using cheat sheets which help me see because they're printed really large, as you can see, and then I don't need to wear my glasses. So we're going to just start right in. Also, I wanted to let you know that I will have this sheet, this list of the 15 things available down below in the notes, and you'll be able to download that and have it as a PDF if you want that. So let's just start right at the beginning. Turquoise, number one, is the national gemstone of Tibet. And the other fascinating thing about that is the Tibetans prefer the greener turquoise, not the bluer. That's their preference. So, little known fact. Number two, there's a turquoise museum in Albuquerque, and it actually houses the largest collection of turquoise in the world. So I just found out about this a few months ago. I'm very excited to go visit because I'm sure that is going to be fun to see. Number three is really some legend and history. The Navajos were the first to mine turquoise in the Southwest, and what they did was they took the boulders that housed, obviously the turquoise was inside, encased inside. They took those and they heated them as hot as they could get them, and then they poured cold water over it, and what happened is it split the boulder and the turquoise emerged. I think that one is so cool. Number four, wearing turquoise is said to stabilize our mood swings and to give us inner calm. So, good reason to wear turquoise. Hopefully I'll have an inner calm day today. So we'll see. Number five, we're back to legend again. The Aztecs, the Incas, and the Mayas all wore turquoise as a symbol of authority. So it was very highly valued then, and of course now. Number six, little known fact, turquoise gems are never found more than 100 feet below the surface. Now miners, of course, already know this little fact, but I just think that's kind of cool, kind of interesting to know. Now we're up to number seven. I hope I did that right. Did I do number six? Yes. Number seven, the Hindus believed that if you could see the reflection of the new moon in your turquoise, the piece that you're wearing, and of course some of them that were wearing huge pieces of turquoise, if you could see the reflection of the new moon in it, it meant you had good luck coming. So I'm going to look for a new moon and see if that works for me too. Now, number eight is about the ancient Zunis. They highly valued turquoise. In fact, you could trade turquoise beads, like a necklace of turquoise beads, for a horse. I mean, do you believe that? I mean, I knew they were highly valued, but come on. So that's pretty interesting fact. Now, number nine is more about cleaning your turquoise. You need to make sure you only do it with a soft cloth or use warm water, because anything else will really damage it. And never, 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 never put it in one of those ultrasonic cleaners. They are not meant for gems at all. They're meant for silver or gold to clean them, but it will just literally destroy the turquoise over time. It'll discolor it and destroy it. So don't do that. Number 10, the Sinai area of Egypt was one of the first places that turquoise was mined. And this fact is something that I have not seen in any place except recently. I found this little tidbit. It's not really mentioned a lot. I thought that was kind of interesting, especially when you know that the Egyptians did use a lot of turquoise in their amulets, in their adornments, etc. So it makes sense. Obviously, the mining is not done there anymore. The turquoise has been mined out. But in ancient Egypt, it was done. Now, number 11, we talked a little bit about Tibet liking the greener greener turquoise. Well, here's the difference. The higher the content of copper in turquoise, the bluer it's going to be. Now, I live in the copper state of Arizona, and so most of the turquoise you're going to find here is going to be more blue. So it's a preference, whatever you prefer. Oh, my kitty's here. Yes, she's here helping me. Number 12, in Chaco Canyon, New Mexico, archaeologists, hey little button, stop it. Archaeologists recovered 50,000 pieces of turquoise, and over 25,000 of those pieces were beads. I just think that's kind of interesting to let you know how long people have been cherishing and prizing turquoise. Number 13 we're up to now. Turquoise is a porous gem, and the hardness is 5 to 6. Now what that means is if you're looking at a quartz, like that would be an amethyst or a rose quartz or something, those are 7s, sometimes even up to 8, and the diamonds are 10. They're the very hardest. So 5 to 6 is pretty soft, which means you've got to really take care of how you take care of it. Don't throw it in with a bunch of other jewelry because you could mar it, and you don't want that. You want it to be good. Number 14, African turquoise. If you've heard of that, not turquoise, it's actually jasper. They're just calling it African turquoise. I don't know why they do that. But you do need to be careful when you're purchasing, because you will see a lot of things, this turquoise gems, it's really not turquoise. And I do have a whole video on that, real or fake, so you can look for that and watch some of the more details. The last one, number 15, is never wear your turquoise while swimming, and especially in chlorine, because it will mar it, it will discolor it, and it will destroy it. So those are the 15. I hope you've enjoyed it. You can, if you like, watch the next video. You will see it here, and that will also be in turquoise. And then if you'd like to subscribe, which I would love, because I'm going to be doing a lot more things on gemstones and of course caring for your jewelry, there's a little button up here that you can use, and that will take care of that. So we'll see you soon. Thank you for joining me.